This is Anthony Orion for the Joker3121 channel. Of course, Anthony Orion is my stage name. My real name will be coming out real soon. There's a reason why I haven't given it out. Besides, you know, I'm now being gang stalked, and I didn't realize this until February when things started to fit together and make sense. So now it's like I'm gonna have to come out with everything. I was trying to use a stage name so I can, I guess you can say, sneak up to the top, make a lot of money, and then help the world. It wasn't really for me. I mean, everybody wants money, right? But the ambition behind me, the fire behind me, was to help people. That's what kept me going. That's what made me have a purpose, a meaning, you know. And then I realized 2 months ago that I'm being gang stalked. But when I look back, it looks like it reaches further back than 2 months ago, a lot further back. Now, I'll tell you a story about me, so you understand like who I am, because they'll paint me when I get murdered, or if I get murdered or whatever, they'll paint me, or you know, set up for a fake crime. They'll paint me as this monster, this, you know, they have to do that to get society to say, oh, screw him then, and then go on to the next subject and just completely forget about me. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you who I am and pretty much where I came from in the next videos. But I'm being gang stalked by the condos next door to me. I live in North Park, San Diego, California. Beautiful area. I've been here for almost 30 years, 40 years off and on. I lived here when I was 11 years old with my aunt for about a year in 1981. Now we're in 2017. When I was 11 years old, I used to watch I Dream of Jeannie. I used to wish it was all this like magical stuff and all this, like, I was bored, you know. When you're 11 years old, you get bored. You want, your imagination goes off and you want all these things to, you know. And then you realize when things start popping out that are real, you really wish it would just be quiet and boring again, you know. This is Morley Field Park, and you can see this is Arnold Avenue, and yeah, it's a nice park. Behind me they have a bowling range, a frisbee golf course, it's a pool, swimming pool. It's just it's a beautiful park. Across the way, Florida Canyon, I believe, is Balboa Park, and the zoo, San Diego Zoo, very famous zoo. This happened in San Diego. Whether you like me or not, I'm being gang stalked by the government. And whether you like me or not, I don't think any American citizen in their right mind wants anybody to be gang stalked. For one thing, it puts anyone in danger. If you allow one person to be gang stalk usually means they're going to torture you, follow you, harass you, and then when they're ready, they're going to kill you, murder you, and make it look like a suicide, or like you just ran off and disappeared somewhere. If you allow that for one person, you're allowing that for anybody. I don't think anyone needs that. Now, if someone breaks the law, then due process should take over, right? Do things in a humane way. That's if you break the law. They'll set you up with breaking the law too, even though you haven't broken the law. How many people are in prison now for things they really haven't done? We never want to face this stuff, but these are real people that we're throwing away. Anyways, let's get back to this. I'm on Louisiana Street by Morley Field. This is happening to me. I'm being gang stalked by the military. It's a Black Ops program. How I know that is, I don't know that. I'm actually just guessing this because of the way they look. There's a lot of stuff I don't know. I do know I'm being gang stalked because there's a few reasons why I know. And I'm going to get into that into further videos. But one way I know is that the people that were coming in, they moved a bunch of people out about a year ago. And they moved a bunch of other new people in. All the people that live there now all know each other. And they all used to frown when walking past my studio. They would look at my studio. I'm watching them through a window where you can only see out, but you can't see in. They would mad dog me in my face, and they just keep walking and go while they're walking by. And I'm like, ooh, that's weird. How the hell they see me walking? You know, I'm like looking out, just looking out the window. I'm not stalking anybody. I'm just looking out the window. How the hell they know they're watching? You know, look out the window. You see someone walking by. You just, who's that? Oh, okay, they're going in, and they're like, argh. And then later on, after I put gang stalking videos up, they start walking in like this with their hand. One guy literally walked around with his hand covering his face and his head down, you know. And I wasn't gonna videotape anybody, and that's why I don't have that, because when you're being gang stalked, you don't know what move to make. Should I videotape them? Should I not videotape them? Should I drop it? Should I bring it up? You just don't know where to go. I learned so far by dropping stuff and trying to not forget about it and not deal with it, that it only makes it worse. There was a point in February where I was just doing Elvis Presley songs. I stopped the conspiracy stuff, and that's when it all started up and got brought to my attention. helicopter circling my studio 3-4 days a week for 2-3 hours a night. You know how much fuel that costs? You know how much money that costs in fuel? Well, my brother's a witness to this because my brother stayed with me off and on. You know, he doesn't live with me, but he like stays a night here and there because he's worried about me. Now I'm moving him in, so I have to, you know, yeah. Now I'm gonna move him in now because now I'm really concerned. But anyways, that was going on. When I said gang stalking videos in these condos, they start walking and covering their faces. They don't go outside very much. But it was only that. It's a lot of other stuff, and I'm going to put in future videos. And you can look at my past videos and find out what I'm talking about gang stalking. One sign was there was this really weird material that looked like rice in my apartment. And I'm like, what is this material? Where's this shit coming from? But I was also getting bit by bed bugs, I thought. So I put some shipping tape around my bed. My friend told me to put shipping tape. Well, all this rice material got caught on the shipping tape. And within 2-3 hours, and there was no fan blowing, no air conditioner blowing. This stuff was under the tape, over the tape, all around the tape. Now stick with me here, okay? This is what I'm talking about. So I was like, whoa, this is weird materials in here. The people walking in the condos have been like mad dogging me. And there's some stuff that happened 10 years, 15 years ago. Why I point to the condos, there's a reason why. And I'll get into that in a video real soon. Anyhow, this stuff was in the shipping tape. And I'm like, this is creepy. And I think the people in the condos are the ones that did it. It's coming from those condos right there. And as soon as I pointed, like, with 3-4 seconds later, these men in suits came running out, like 6-7 guys in suits, looking over at my place, pointing over at me. And then I was like, whoa. So I got out of there. 2 weeks later, that stuff was gone from my apartment, completely gone. I have it on shipping tape at a few friends' homes though, and that's where stuff began. Besides the helicopter thing, besides the weird material, recently somebody tried to sneak in my window, like 5 nights ago. It was like 2 in the morning. It started around midnight, but yeah. I'm gonna tell you a lot about who I am, and I'm gonna start videotaping the people next door, and I'm gonna give you their address and everything. And if you're really into gang stalking videos and you want to find real gang stalkers, this is the place to be, because I'm gonna point out real gang stalkers, not people that, you know, people that imagine stuff. There's people that imagine stuff, and there's real gang stalking going on out there, and it's happening right here to me. And I don't want no part of it. I don't understand what's, you know, but I kind of do know why. And you do if you watched my videos 2 months ago, you know exactly why they're gang stalking me. But I'll leave it to next time, and I'm going to make a video really soon in about an hour, 30 minutes from now. Thanks for watching. This is North Park, San Diego, where it's happening. Don't move to, if you have a family, do not move to North Park unless you want some trouble, because they're in the condos next door to me. There's about 20 of them there at least, and they're in 2 houses across the street. There's military all over this place now, and I think military are good. I love the military, and I've always have loved the military. The ones that are really upholding the Constitution and our rights, our legal human rights, our human rights. But the ones next door to me and across the street are completely violating me. They're violating my human rights. They've been violating my privacy. They sent someone in my yard to kill me. That's attempted murder. Someone doesn't come to your yard at 1 o'clock in the morning and try to go through your window unless they're trying to kill you, in my opinion. Thanks for watching, and I'll post a video real soon.